Hello. Today I'm going to cook Bolognese. There we are. These are the ingredients I'll be using. I've got some onions, carrots, celery, I've got some plum tomatoes, I've got some Napolina pasta, Napolina, very good stuff, and I've got some beef mince and the pasta. Okay, let's get them prepared. Okay, these are the four main ingredients I'll be using. I've got an onion, chopped up finely, a carrot, chopped up finely, a couple of celery stalks there, chopped up, and I've got a few, I don't know, 1, 2, 3, 4, about eight plum tomatoes. This isn't part of the recipe, but I like a little kick, so I'm going to put a chilli in there as well. But you don't have to, that's just my own preference. Bolognese goes, they don't have chilies, okay? But this is my variation of it, okay? That's the main ingredients. Okay, right, I've got the pan ready, and I'm just going to put some olive oil in there. A little bit of olive oil. And just turn that on. Heat that up nicely. And once that's going, I'm going to put the onions in. I like to use a wooden spatula because just have it really. To get a bit of wood in your food, it's not as bad as getting a bit of plastic, I suppose. Onions in. There's a difference between red and white. I mean, the white ones will make you cry easier, I suppose. I think. Well, I think they do. Let that sweat away for a bit. Right. There we go. The onions are sweating away a little bit. I won't put that on. That smell. That was really nice. Right, just let them sweat, and then we're going to put the carrots in. Now I put carrots in earlier-ish because the reason is they do take a while to soften. Although this isn't done in 5 minutes, this will take 20 minutes, half an hour. This will. So put the carrots in and stick the celery in as well. There we go. Right, so I've now got the makings of what they call a sofritto. Sofritto is the basis for most tomato sauces, Italian ones. Salt and pepper. And the salt gets the sweating going. Not too much. See that? A bit of pepper for flavouring. There it'll work. Put the lid back on. You could smell that. It smells amazing. In fact, I'm going to bung the tomatoes in as well now. You don't have to put tomatoes in. It's just personal preference. We'll leave that for a little while and come back to it. Okay, well that's simmering away there for a bit. It's been sweating a little bit, and it's starting to soften up. Try not to lose any of those juices. You can put the chilies in when you like, but I've actually chopped them and taken the seeds out. Um, Otherwise, it might be a little bit too hot. And the later you put them in, the more bite it will have. So if you put it in early on, which I'm doing here, it will only have a little bit of a kick. It won't be that spicy. So put that in there, and if you find it's getting a bit dry, then just get a bit of water. This is the thing with this sofrito. You do need a little bit of water as well, just so it doesn't dry out. Okay. Okay. Keep that going. Um, Now, this is a little bit unorthodox, is what I do. I mean, you could put the mince in yourself in there if you want, but I don't normally do that. I do it slightly differently, and I'll show you how I do it. Um, get myself a little pan, and well, a little bit of olive oil. I need to get some more olive oil running out. A dribble of olive oil in there. There you go. You can see that. Just a little bit there. Heat that up. Now this, I've never bought it like this before. Comes in a weird pack. But I'm not going to need all of that. I'm only going to need half of that. So, yeah. Right. Yeah. I've never bought it like this before in my life. Look at it. What the heck is this? Get that cooking away. Turn that down slightly, just so it's simmering nicely. Normally use a fork for that, just to break it up a little bit. To break it into pieces. We don't want great big chunks, do we? You join me when the sofrito is really getting soft. It's coming nicely now. And I'm now going to put the beef in there. Get that out of the way. Now we have nearly everything in here, apart from one vital ingredient. Can you guess what it is? Oh shit! Cut that. Yeah, one vital ingredient to go in. And that's passata. I'm just going to put the passata in there now. I'm going to use the whole lot because what I normally find when you don't use the whole lot, you think, oh, I'll save a little bit for next time. And then next time doesn't come for a couple of weeks. And it's a bit, yeah, you don't use it. You don't. You think you will, but you won't. So, there we go. That's all in there now. Let's give that a stir. I'm going to put it on a low to medium heat now. And it's probably going to go for about 20 minutes. 20 minutes or so. And in 20 minutes time, that should be, I'll check it, that should be nearly ready. But in the meantime, I mean, it's looking good already. Look at that. Looking amazing. Right, we'll leave that and come back to it. Just a handy little note to let you know, I put the lid on. This is a saute pan, and I put the lid on it because I don't want it to dry out. It will thicken slightly, and steam is coming away from it. I don't want it to dry out too much because this is quite a long process. We've been at it for about 10-15 minutes now, and probably got another 5-10 minutes to go. But yeah, check it now and then. If they have a little look, make sure it's not too dry. If it is starting to get too thick, just add a bit of water. But that's still fine. Okay, so keep the lid on. Get a saute pan. That does get quite hot, so beware. All right, see you in a bit. Okay, this is getting close. So in the meantime, I'm going to make some. I'm going to warm up the pasta. First, I get some boiling water. Put it in a pan. The heat's already on there, so I'm only making enough for two, really. I do have a great big pot. They do recommend you use a great big pot so you can stir it all up, but I find it's okay with this little one. I got a big one, but it just means bigger pot to wash. And a bit of salt in there. You're not drinking the salt. It just helps it to not stick because it raises the temperature of the water. I think allows it to boil at a higher temperature. You put salt, it's like helps. Yeah, I think so. I think that's what it is. Wait till that's boiling, and then we'll put the pasta in. Okay, I'm going to try a little bit of the sauce. Oh. About 5 minutes to go. Okay, you can use spaghetti. If you want to use spaghetti, make a traditional spaghetti bolognese. That's fine. But I prefer tagliatelle. Always have done. Oh. I won't put all this in because there's quite a bit in there. There's probably enough for 4 in one of these. Oh. Oh. So probably about half a packet there. That'll do for 2 people. Now you can put the lid on if you like. It'll come to the boil quicker, but just be warned because it will bubble over. Okay, so just got to wait for that now. We're almost there. Cheers. Some people put red wine. I don't get it. I don't get it. I do get it if you're making a beef gravy. Yeah, but not in this. It doesn't work. So, join me for the completion. Okay, we're coming to the end now. The pasta, I'll turn that off. The sauce is done. The Parmesan. This is Parmigiano or Parmigiano Reggiano. Or 30 mesi. It's 30 months old. And it comes from Italy directly. My sister got it for me recently when she went on the trip there. Don't go there as much as I like, but I do like going there. Great. Okay, just grate some Parmesan. And you need it. You need the Parmesan. Just finishes the dish off. My mother would use pecorino, which is a different type of hard cheese, but it was from her part of Italy. They'd use pecorino, which I like as well. It's sweeter than Parmesan. But she got me this. It'd be rude not to use it. And as you can see by what's left, I have used it. Delicious stuff. Absolutely delicious. Right. Now then, let's finish off. Got that there, that there, that there, that there. The sauces. Wow. There's the sauce. Look at that. Oh my word. God, the smell coming from there is amazing. Absolutely amazing. Now I need to drain this out. So let's drain the water out. Drained out. In it goes. Oh, that was made a bit of a mess there. Yeah. Put it all in with the Bolognese and give it a good stir. Mix it all up. Oh my word. Mix it all in. My taste buds are going nuts here. Well, and that is now ready to dish up. Apart from those bits there. Just do what they do on the TV, just wipe it off, leave it to someone else. Okay, so that's that ready to go. Let's get a plate, which we have. Some tongs. Let's move that away from the heat a little bit. And I'm just going to put it there so you can see. I'm going to try and dish it up. I'm going to have, oh my God. More sauce on there. I mean, look, that's more than enough for two. More than enough for two. Didn't need to use that. Parmesan. This is what you're waiting for, isn't it? I'll get that sauce on there. Oh. Oh. You make this for dinner for someone, whoever you make dinner, you do this. They'll love it. Oh, it's delicious. Oh. Anyway, I will list all the ingredients I used at the end of this video. Oh. Please like and subscribe. It's the first one in a series, and hopefully it'll be the first of many. I've got many other dishes to show you. Thanks.